As you can see, I just poured myself a glass of lemon water. So yeah, something happened. My co-host, she's gone. We actually filmed this video a few days ago and it got deleted on accident. No blame to anyone whatsoever at all. No blame anywhere. But here I am, just kind of like revamping the video. I decided, obviously, that it would be the best use of my time to write a crossover episode. That's what, am I in focus? I don't know. I don't have anything else better to do, even though I definitely do. So I have it right here. The script, I wrote a script. Like it's an official script. I am both really disappointed in myself and also really proud of my work. I'm gonna be reading through the script, but in a way that's gonna be entertaining and that you will enjoy. Don't worry. Grab a drink, grab a snack, just like get comfortable. It's gonna be a good time. Glue. That's what I called it. Get it? Because it's like Glee and like you. Chill vibes all around. McKinley High School, hallway, day. Rachel and Kern are walking down the hall. Mr. Schuster needs to give me this solo because I have to show former President Bill Clinton that I can sing it. He probably knows Barbra Streisand. Not in that sweater. You need new clothes. I won't try to challenge you for the solo unless you're singing Wicked. I added the laugh. That was my laugh. They halt at the cross-armed Quinn Fabray. Rachel, you can't be serious about this solo. Mercedes deserves it, and you've had the past 50 solos. Plus, she's had a crush on Bill ever since she found out he was into younger women. This is an interpretation of art, so you cannot legally get offended at this. Stay out of this, Quinn. Let Mercedes fight her own battles. The gang walks off, and from behind them, underneath his iconic baseball cap, Joe comes into view. He's in a janitor's outfit with a cart of cleaning supplies. He's mopping the floor. I know. A janitor in Ohio is not ideal. But France was expensive. Plus, now I can lay low with no distractions. He walks the hall past the teacher's lounge. Emma walks past him. Joe, is it? Sorry. Joe, is it? You're the new janitor? Guilty. I'm so sorry. He smiles. Welcome to McKinley. I'm Emma, the guidance counselor. She grins and walks into the lounge, but leaves the door cracked open. What is this? Did you leave the door open on purpose? Emma unpacks her lunch. Joe's hands clutch the mop handle. The way you primp your napkin on your shirt. So meek but deliberate. And those tiny plastic gloves you put on. Why? Emma laughs at something one of the other teachers said. That smile. So pleasant, but with so much longing. You crave normalcy, but you're so far from it. Who are you? Will is shoved 4 feet into the lockers on the wall. Sue grunts. Get back to work, Goldberg. I hate myself so much. I'm so sorry. Cut to Glue, title card. Joe is following Emma through the halls. Now that I have you, I see the hell I've been suffering. Being a janitor in Ohio is not a living. I need you as much as you need me. To feel normal. To feel accepted. Come as you are, Emma. Emma walks back into her office and Will is there. Will. They hug and kiss. Who the is Will? Finn stumbles through the hall. Joe quickly pretends to be mopping. Finn. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a plunger? Don't know why that's my Finn impression. Here you go, kid. He gestures for him to take the plunger. I don't actually know how to use one. My dad died when I was young. You see what I'm getting at? Like, he's like the new Paco. Did you get that, or? That's all right. Which toilet is it? Cut to. They just finished plunging the toilet. Wow, sir, you're really good at that. Call me Joe, kid. Also, what were you doing watching Mr. Schuster and Emma earlier? Shit. Oh no, I was looking at a smudge on the window. Oh, that makes sense. Well, I gotta head off to Glee Club. Mr. Shu is going to rap and gyrate and try to teach us some lesson with music and get mad at us when we don't learn it the right way. Will is the head of the Glee Club? Yeah. You don't seem like the type to be in Glee Club. Well, he actually heard me singing in this very bathroom and blackmailed me into joining. Oh, that doesn't sound... Got a blast! I'm sorry. I'm just enjoying this a little too much, obviously. Am I out of focus? Hello? Music room. Later. The Glee kids storm out of the room. Thanks, Mr. Shu. Let me know when you decide. Question marks look like upside down noses. Finn waves Joe goodbye. Through the door into the music room, Joe sees Will kissing Emma. She hands Will a brown lunch sack and walks out. Will starts collecting sheet music. Hi, Joe, Emma says. Joe grins and nods. This is for you. He waits for her to walk off and he puts in some earbuds. Will continues collecting papers, but he freezes when he hears singing. From the hallway, Joe sings Nirvana's Come As You Are. Slowly, Will turns around, stunned. Joe pretends his mop is a guitar. He gets really into it. Kill me now. Will walks over. Hey man, I'm Will. Joe takes out his earbuds, pretending to be oblivious. Hey Will, I'm Joe. I hope I wasn't being too loud. No, you were actually amazing. Hey, I've been looking for an assistant director for the Glee Club. Would you be interested? It doesn't pay anything and it takes hours of commitment every week, not to mention the emotional energy you'll spend on the kids with bigger arcs. I'd love to. Joe grins. Cut to the next day. Music room. So this is definitely when it would be like a dry erase board kind of pan situation, right? So go from the dry erase board and then it would go. Guys, I wanted to introduce you to our new assistant director, Joe Goldberg. Let's give him a hand. Applause. Rachel looks enamored. Is there anything you want to say? I'm excited for the singing. Rachel shoots her hand up. Yes, eager girl. As assistant director, will you be holding private sessions for those who want extra practice? Not to say that I need extra practice, but as someone who is dedicated to my craft, I want to maximize every opportunity. Stop trying to get into the new guy's pants, Rachel. I refuse to let you're rude. Rude is how you're trying to take another one of my solos. The kids erupt into full-on arguments. Hey, guys. You know, like, he literally does that all the time. Joe's not here for private sessions, but he will help me with the arrangements and choosing the solos. The crowd once again erupts with ideas and chatter. Joe looks shocked. What have I done? And then it would like cut to commercial break. Like, that's literally how it would go. So, music room later. The kids pour out of the room. Emma and Will leave, with Will holding another brown sack lunch. Joe is the last to leave. Sue corners him. Well. I liked you, Goldberg, but then you had to go and join the 8th ring of hell. You know, when I hired you, I specifically asked if you liked singing or music or any sort of theatrical performances, and you said no. It seems to me like you're a liar. You're quite the detective. I'm so sorry. She gets in his face and points at him. You don't mess with Sue Sylvester, especially a scrawny little weasel like you. Sue storms off. Music begins. Sue sings Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. She destroys a lot of stuff in the process. Hey. Classroom, the next day. Class has ended and everyone buzzes out of the room. All except for Brittany, Santana, Quinn, and Mercedes. Mercedes, you're getting that solo. There is no way we are letting that little miss yippity bitch perform for Bill. They say the grass isn't ever greener, but it always looks so much more green. I will get the solo because I'm better for the part. That's all I need. You've been just as good, if not better, for the last 50 solos. You need an edge. The girls start singing Brutal by Olivia Rodrigo. Rachel catches up to Finn, who is walking down the hall. Finn, I need you to come over tonight to help me prep for my solo. You'll be throwing marbles at me while I sing. What? It's a thing. I was actually gonna stop by Kurt's. Rachel stops walking. Finn follows. Finn, this is important to me. Oh, okay, sure. Rachel walks off. Joe walks up to Finn in his janitor's outfit. You really just let her control you like that? She's my girlfriend, man. I gotta support her. It seems to me like she has a little too much support. I gotta head to class. He lowers his head and walks off. It really is brutal out here. I'm so sorry. Okay, it's time for a lemon water break. Oh my goodness, my posture is literally so bad. Back to it. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Hallway, later. Joe is following Will down the hall with his janitor's cart. He rams into the back of Will with the cart. Joe, checking on Will. Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Are you good? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Darn. Joe takes the plunger and plunges Will's face until he passes out. Will struggles, but not for long. He drags Will and stuffs him into the janitor's closet just before the bell rings. Music room, day. Joe is standing awkwardly in front of the Glee kids. So, does anyone have any songs to sing? Rachel immediately raises her hand. How about you? Pointing to Tina. Me? I don't really have an arc in this one. Rachel, smiling condescendingly. She's actually not much of a singer. Well, shoot your shot, kid. Tina belts Save Your Tears by The Weeknd and absolutely kills it. Everyone is stunned. Sounds like solo material to me. But that's not fair. Everyone murmurs in uproar. You better all let us have our turn. The murmuring is interrupted when Emma walks in with the brown sack lunch. Have you guys seen Will? He's not responding to my texts, and I have his lunch. He let me know he wasn't feeling great, so he left early. I suppose that checks out. We're actually about done here. Emma, you mind hanging back for a sec? Ow! Did you hear that? My neck just popped. Okay. Sure. The kids shuffle out of the room. I hope you're good. Yes, I am. There's an awkward silence. You can't be bombing this already. How do I speak her language? I was wondering if I could run an arrangement by you for the Clinton performance. Of course. Joe starts seductively singing Kiss Me More by Doja Cat featuring SZA. Emma joins in. I'm so sorry. Janitor's closet. Later. Will is groaning with pain in the dark. Door opens. It's Sue. She's startled but composes herself quickly. Will, we've been duped. Will wakes up and looks at her. Now, I'm willing to take some of the blame for this, but this is still mainly on you. Will, gaining consciousness. What? It's Joe, Will. I looked into it, and he's technically deceased, and he's probably a serial killer. The kids! Sue and Will run through the halls to the music room. The room is completely empty. Where are they? Where's Emma? Well, you've been missing for 5 days, so I assume they're at the big performance everyone's been talking about. 5 days, and you're telling me this now? I just don't know what the voices are. You need to drive us to the Bill Clinton Center for the Arts of Ohio right now. Gah! Skip the page. I almost skipped a page of quality content. Okay. The Bill Clinton Center for Arts, backstage. The kids are prepping for their big performance. Joe walks in. You guys are gonna do amazing. I'm so proud of all the lessons we learned this past week. We're gonna blow Bill's socks off. Thanks, Joe. She hugs him. I'm just so grateful that you taught us the power of sharing by splitting the solo between me, Mercedes, and Tina. It's almost like you've actually given me a character arc where I'm slowly becoming a more bearable person and not being rewarded for my selfish decisions. Tina, I feel seen. Tina and Joe fist bump. You're a cool guy, Mr. G. They smile. Let's get out there, guys. Who have I become? Highway, day. Sue is swerving through the traffic. Emma's not picking up. We're gonna make it. Back in the Bill Clinton Center for Arts, Bill laughs in the audience as the kids sing Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. Joe and Emma are sitting together. Emma looks proud of Joe, and Joe grins. The kids swing bloody knives to the beat, and they dance around Joe's iconic glass box. Many have died there. And inside are Rachel, Mercedes, and Tina, bopping around. Highway. Sue honks on the horn. Unbelievable. We're not gonna make it. Shut up, Schuster. The kids sing Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. Rachel begins the first verse, then Mercedes, then Tina. The music continues as Sue and Will park the car, run outside, and into the building, all in slow motion. When the landslide brings you down. We're just gonna ignore that. Inside the Bill Clinton Center for the Performing Arts, they storm into the auditorium. Will stops in his tracks. He hears Rachel, Tina, and Mercedes performing the song. He weeps. The song transitions into The Good Part by AJR, with the whole ensemble coming into the foreground. The choreography includes shovels and dirt. I don't know why I read it like that. Suddenly, Rachel vomits blood and passes out on stage, but they still keep on singing. Both Joe and Will run up to Rachel to see if she's okay. They make intense eye contact with each other. You did this! Right as the beat hits on the third skip to The Good Part, Will tackles Joe. They get into a full-on wrestling match. Bill looks shocked. Auditorium, later. Everyone is left but the Glee crew. They're sitting and trying to process what happened. I'm calling the police. Maybe hold off on that, Will. Will is shocked. Did you really poison Rachel for me, Mr. G? That does sound like me, but that's not what happened. Do you know if she's alive? They look at her passed out, blood-smeared body on stage. I don't know. There's no way to tell. Oh, Mercedes walks over to Brittany, Santana, and Quinn. Is this your guys' doing? To get me the solo? Well, we definitely thought about it. But no, Artie rolls up. This is Miss Pillsbury's fault. Sorry, he's kind of soft-spoken, so. Artie, why would you say that? Rachel didn't have anything to eat all day, so we found that bagged lunch you were going to give Mr. Shu the day he disappeared. It was in the teacher's lounge. Well, Joe? I think there's something Emma needs to tell you, Will. Will, I've been poisoning you. You've been what? I'm pretty sure you're a predator. I mean, you've done some really messed up stuff with the rapping and the suggestive dancing. It's not good, Will. Will breaks down in the fetal position. Joe pats him on the back. Hey, it's okay. This is all your fault. Will grabs one of the prop shovels and goes for the whack. Just as he's about to lay it down, a stabbing sound freezes Will. A weak, pale-faced Rachel removes the knife from his back. You don't hurt, Mr. G. Will collapses to the ground. Rachel, you saved me. Always. She faints. Joe catches her. Bill walks into the auditorium holding Sue like a baby. Is anyone missing a Sue? Just kidding. We'll be far away from here. Goodbye. House. Night. Rain pours outside. Joe sits on the couch eating chips. Emma joins him. I know now that I'm changed because I'm truly ready for this life. Me and Emma have built something beautiful together. We accept each other for who we are and love unconditionally. Hey, Joe, do you think you could not eat that on the couch? You're getting crumbs everywhere. Joe widens his eyes, annoyed, and throws the bag on the table. The doorbell rings. I got it. Emma answers. A wet Holly Holiday is at the door. From the couch, Joe spots her. I wrecked my car and my phone's dead. Can I stay here for a while? Well, who are you? 'Cause I built my life around you. Pitchy. Behind Joe's house. Night. Rachel is laying on her stomach with a pair of binoculars. She can see Joe laying on his couch through the window. I will always save you, Joe Goldberg. The end. That's the episode, you guys. Hold on just one second. I'm just gonna drink some more. It's almost like this is my new personality. So yeah, I wrote that. I regret that. I don't know if anyone's going to make it to this point of the video. Both of these shows are just like so aggravating the more they go on. Like the more seasons they roll out, like the more upsetting the show gets. Like I can make a whole video dedicated to You season 3. Like that's so upsetting that they just killed off love and they just like totally scrapped all the development they had together. Like they were really making something interesting and real with their whole like power couple, like evil but like trying to be good. Like anyways, I think I really showed my writing prowess with this script with glue. Feel free to just let me know. Feel free to just let me know what you thought. I'm really sorry that my counterpart could not be joining us today. But hey, that's life. Things get deleted. And I'm just really grateful for your loyalty. So with that, I'll build you. With that, I'll build. Goodbye. Like and subscribe because I put way too much time and effort into that. My life is such a mess right now. But at least I wrote the Glee and You crossover episode. So